We'll start modestly on this. The call center will be available from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. for the first 2 months. In the early spring, we'll expand City Line 311 hours to 11 p.m. at night. And there are other benefits to City Line 311. It'll improve productivity in our departments as our employees will now be answering phone calls with questions that are not relevant to their core mission. We will reduce 911 calls since many of our 911 calls are not emergency related. And finally, I'll be able to measure our performance and make decisions about allocating resources with monthly updates in dozens of categories that our customized database will provide. With City Line 311 data, I will not only be able to tell you how many potholes we filled last month, I'll be able to tell you where they occur the most, what our average response time was for filling them, and in short, I'll be able to track data so that we can measure performance. I have to take a moment to thank our City Line 311 team of Gina DiOrio, Mike McLaughlin, Wade Anderson, Judy Barris, Antonio Aguirola, Rick Galanzo, Rich Antos, and Wayne Shepard for implementing the state-of-the-art system in only 90 days. We're about to embark on a public education program, and I'm going to need all of your support spreading the word about City Line 311. That's why you have the magnets in front of you. Make sure you put those on the refrigerator on the check. To kick off the grand opening of City Line 311, on Monday, I will answer the calls for the first hour of operations at the call center. But I want you to be careful, folks, because we have call IDs. Danbury is also becoming a center for the arts and for culture. We continue to see our City Center Summer Concert Series grow, and just last month we announced a strategic plan to enhance the Charles Ives Center by creating a partnership between the City of Danbury and Western Connecticut State University. Unfortunately, the arts tend to be the last on the list for funding by cities and states. Yet a vibrant arts community enhances our quality of life. It can be a vehicle for economic development. It can send a message about what we value as a community. That's why today I'm proposing an initiative that other progressive cities have implemented across the United States. And that is a voluntary checkoff on all of our property tax bills of $2 that would go directly into a fund dedicated to improving and enhancing the arts within our city. As I mentioned earlier, I've also been active in reducing homelessness and increasing home ownership opportunities here in our city. Last year, I appointed a task force to develop a plan to address this problem. Chaired by Judge Diane Yemen, we have recently asked the Housatonic Valley Council of elected officials to adopt this plan as a regional plan. Homelessness and affordable housing are regional problems, and as such, they deserve regional solutions. And I also believe that we should adopt inclusionary zoning regulations across the region that will require developers to pay fees to develop affordable housing in the Housatonic Valley. I'm also concerned about the rising cost of electricity and energy. Just last year, CLMP increased rates by 22%. This year, CLMP received an 8% increase. Danbury residents are paying the highest electric rates in the continental United States. That is why the City of Danbury is pooling its electricity demands with other municipalities to receive the lowest bids on its electric rates. But more importantly, many of our seniors are on a fixed income. Each spike in oil or electricity can literally mean the difference between choosing between eating at home or eating dinner. And it shouldn't have to be this way. That's why today I'm proposing that the City of Danbury create an energy assistance program that will help our seniors pay for the cost of heating or cooling their apartment. The program should have relatively high income limits. It should be easy to sign up for and easy to understand. And many of our seniors have also approached me about the need for low-cost housing options for our senior population over age 62. As we continue to age, the demand and need will become even more acute. So today I'm announcing the appointment of a task force to be chaired by leading developer of senior housing, Mark Nolan. Their charge: identify housing opportunities for our seniors and to make recommendations to the city on ways to enhance and encourage development of affordable senior housing. And we're not only going to talk the talk, we're going to walk the walk. So as the first site to be developed for affordable senior housing, I propose that the site of the current police station be used for medium and low-cost senior housing. Located next to our senior center and on the same side of the street as our library, this site will be ideal for affordable senior housing, and this will be the city's in-kind contribution to jumpstart development of this critical need. The west side of Danbury continues to be the center of activity for our community as well. And recently, a group of investors has indicated interest in building a sports and entertainment complex on 13 acres of city-owned land. I've supported this concept and the Common Council on a bipartisan basis, agreed to a 15-month study period. In order to ensure that there is full public support for this project and full transparency, today I'm asking that if a formal proposal is presented, that it be put up to a vote, much like we did on the proposed baseball stadium. There will be a public information session, and we will have full public discussion before we conduct the vote. I'm also proud to announce today that the WCI Group has agreed to terms for their first corporate tenant on the west side. Of course, I can't give you their name until the closing on Tuesday, but we do have a tenant. It is a Fortune 50 company. At 110,000 square feet, the new building will house computers and software related to data recovery for the operations of the New York Stock Exchange. And this year, I've also hosted a series of roundtable discussions with leading CEOs of the area. These discussions have been open, and they've been straightforward and honest. I've heard their concerns about the challenge they have of filling positions within their organizations. So today I'm proud to announce a strategic partnership between the Masonry Company and the new owners of the Danbury Fair Mall and the City of Danbury. This partnership will help match willing employers with willing employees. We will do this through the use of the kiosk at the mall with a new citizen service center. The center will focus on 3 core areas. It will market Danbury to the region, serve as a resource for both employers looking to fill key positions and people looking for employment, and serve as a point of contact for those looking to find out about city services. I want to thank our Director of Economic Development, Wayne Shepard, and our Senior Property Manager of the Danbury Fair Mall, Maura Ruby, for their hard work on this initiative. While I'm excited about this new initiative, Danbury does face challenges in our future. The sale of Lake Candlewood has caused some concern among our residents. We are monitoring the situation closely, and we are having discussion with the new owners to ensure that the lake continues to be a beautiful asset that we all know. And over the last 10 months, all of us have been watching the ongoing investigation into waste hauling in Western Connecticut. I believe that we should be prepared to act if the federal government is successful in seizing the transfer station located at White Street in Danbury. If forfeiture should happen, it's my recommendation that the Housatonic Resource Recovery Authority purchase the assets of the transfer station. HRRA is best positioned to run the facility and would provide the necessary oversight to ensure that all haulers who are licensed have access to the station. Last month, they announced a program to ensure that motor vehicles are registered here in Danbury and in the state by conducting an audit. Today, I want to share with you a concern about people who are driving without licenses. In fact, in one 3-month period, our police officers found over 800 people who were driving without a license. This is unacceptable. Unlicensed drivers threaten public safety and the public good. With the new revenue generated by the taxes collected from our car registration program, I've asked Chief Avery to increase our safety inspections throughout the 44 square miles of our city. Our police officers will ensure that all drivers on the roads are wearing their seatbelts and that they are legally licensed to operate a motor vehicle on city streets. And as many of you know, I've also been a national leader of a public discussion regarding the issue of illegal immigration. In 2007, I'll continue to press our Congress and our federal government for enforcement of our immigration laws and for immigration reform. I've often said that it's bad public policy to have laws on the books that are not enforced. But I also agree that Congress must look at this issue strategically and pragmatically. We must be a welcoming society, and we must be a lawful community. Those two ideals can and should work together. In the meantime, it's all of our jobs to spread the word about our American spirit and our American purpose to all those who come to our great land. You know, it's our ideals that unite us. That is what makes America the greatest nation on earth. The ideals of democracy, freedom, equality, justice, are universal things that unite people across ethnic, religious, and racial boundaries. Our ideals are what drive our purpose as a nation. They lift up our spirits and bring us together. Ladies and gentlemen, today I've discussed with you bold and creative proposals to improve our city and to improve delivery of important city services. Harry Truman once said that a pessimist is one who makes difficulties of opportunities, and an optimist is one who makes opportunities of his difficulties. Each day, when I wake up, I am optimistic about the future of our city. I believe in the goodness that rests within each of us. I'm proud to lead Danbury, and I'm proud to share a vision of our community that each of you can be proud of. Indeed, I believe that Danbury's best days lie yet ahead. My friends, this is the state of our city for the year 2006. I ask for your continued support, and I ask for good wishes as we enter into 2007. In the hustle and bustle of the holiday season, let us pause from time to time to remember the young men and women who are overseas answering America's call to defend freedom. Let us pray that we find a path to the challenges that face our great nation. Let us hope that our leaders have courage and the wisdom to take that path. On behalf of my wife Phyllis and the great city of Danbury, I wish each and every one of you a happy and healthy holiday season and a happy new year. May God bless our city. May God bless you. May God bless America. Thank you.